I've been told that this is the best question that we've ever gotten. This is from our camera crew.
They found
supposedly a genuine letter, a real letter. Okay, go ahead, let's hear it. It is amazing to me that people can walk into these massive casinos that are clearly built with money they make off of gamblers losing money.
Right.
And people think, oh, I feel lucky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat it. Yeah. I tell the kids, if you do ever go out and buy a scratch ticket, the worst thing that could happen to you is you win.
Yeah, right. The $50, the guy won.
You're allowed to play video games as a Christian. You're just like, don't let anything master you.
Yeah.
If you can't not play it, you shouldn't play it.
Right.
I've been watching the podcast from prison. I started a boutique car dealing business last year, $400,000 in revenue and 8 employees, and it was booming, which made me overconfident. Sorry.
Okay.
On a market research trip to Vegas, I won $50 on a scratch off. Then took out a $3.5 million loan and bet it all on red and lost. How can I climb out of this substantial debt and grow my business again?
Is $3.5 million a substantial gambling debt? That's the question.
Holy crap.
Okay, here's my advice. If you're going to make up a letter and you're going to want to make it sound real, don't start the letter by saying, I'm writing you from prison. Okay? There's your first mistake, okay? The second is, I got a gambling story. On his honeymoon, Warren Buffett went to Vegas. He was in Nebraska, and they went to, I don't know, what's the Flamingo back in the 1950s.
Okay.
And he saw people going in there betting tons of money on games which were clearly stacked in the favor of the house. And he said to his wife, honey, we are going to be so rich because people are so stupid. And he just only ever played games, not gambling, obviously, where the cards were stacked in his favor. And if you just play the game long enough and have a slight odds advantage, you will always make money in the long run. And of course, his bet has always been on American business. So it is amazing to me that people can walk into these massive casinos that are clearly built with money they make off of gamblers losing money.
Right.
And people think, oh, I feel lucky.
Yeah.
These
I'm
buildings,
gonna beat it.
Yeah. These buildings should not make you feel lucky. Here's something poor people do to stay poor. They play the education lottery.
Right.
How can the lottery pay for education if there's not more losers than winners? Right?
Right.
It's not that the education pays for the lottery winnings. It's that the lottery losses pay for the education. So it's a horrible investment.
Oh, man.
But.
And government just approves it, promotes it.
Oh, yeah.
Benefits from it.
And in the sports betting, you think, oh, I really have a feel on who's going to win this game. I've been watching so much TV. I'm pretty sure I know who's going to win this game.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the odds, of course, are against you because there's got to be some money to pay these movie stars to do the advertising. I tell the kids, if you do ever go out and buy a scratch ticket, the worst thing that could happen to you is you win.
Yeah, right. The $50, the guy won.
Yeah.
I'm going to go bet 3.5 on red. Oh, yeah. Guys.
But when you do the wrong thing and it works out, you've now got a new habit.
How about seasons of life? We know whenever, when I'm your kid's age, basketball's all consuming. College, all I could think about. Where am I doing next? And then there's a time I thought it would never not be in my life.
Yeah.
Just spending hours a day in that lane.
Yeah.
I've got a buddy right now who loves DraftKings. He could tell me right now what parlay he's going to bet for $10 tonight,
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's just a season of life I think he's going through. He can't imagine waking up without looking at DraftKings and going through, oh, I like this Major League game. I like the Stanley Cup here.
Yeah.
Oh, tonight's NBA game. I got this, Mm-hmm. This guy's hot. And think about the changes in seasons of life.
Yeah. I think it's these are sort of little temporary dopamine addictions that we get, hopefully temporary.
Yeah.
And I think there's a part of your brain that just loves, like, pulling the handle on the slot machine or, doing really small, mindless, repetitive tasks. It's something sort of satisfying. But it turns off a part of your brain that does reasoning. I remember my kids got me onto this game called Township or whatever.
Okay.
And
not familiar.
I was like, well, it's just a dumb game that you collect coins and stuff.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the game. I felt like I had this brain fog. Like I couldn't concentrate because I'm always like waiting to play this game again.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I went a day where I couldn't play the game, and I literally had this self-talk, like, what's wrong with you, man? And I was like, man, this feels like depression. You know what I mean? Just because I had this dopamine withdrawal.
Sure.
Like, you're allowed to play video games as a Christian. You're just like, don't let anything master you.
Yeah.
If you can't not play it, you shouldn't play it. I think, honestly, if I don't go running for a week, it gets in my head too.
Yeah, sure.
Like, this gets to be an addiction too.
Yeah,
sort of the not pain, but the achiness. Like, if I don't feel
discomfort, right? And then later on, feel that relief of, wow, I feel good. My muscles are tight.
No, if I go 3 or 4 days without running, I can feel withdrawal from it.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean,
and then
I
you have
think
a day
it's
like today where you go run 5.5 miles.
Yeah.
And crush it.
Oh man, I feel great. Yeah, I feel fantastic.
That's a great run. Like, subscribe, share. Love it. Appreciate you all. Till next time.
Hey guys, if you watch my content, you probably own a business, and I would love to one-on-one with you. I'd love to talk with you about the things I always talk about. 3 things. What would have to be true to 10x your business? What can be done to make your business easier to run? And what can be done to reduce risk in your business? I'd love to talk about those things with you. If you want to just click, there's in the description below, there should be a link to a Calendly. You could set up a free one-on-one with me. Love to spend some time on the phone with you, just talking through your story. Maybe obviously my ulterior motive is to get you to come onto the podcast, but I don't mind if you don't want to get onto a podcast. I'd love to just have a one-on-one with you if I can give you some help. So if you're a Christian business owner, I mean, any size business, any type of business, I'd love to help you. So go ahead and click the link below, get onto a Calendly so you and I can have a talk. I'd love to help you if I can. I love your help with my business if you have some advice for me. So thanks so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of our community.